Your gut controls more than you think. Here's how. What if I told you that the most powerful influence on your mood, your immune system, and even the way you think, isn't actually your brain? It might be your gut. Most people think of the gut as just a place where food gets digested. Eat something, break it down, absorb nutrients, and move on. But scientists are discovering something surprising. Your gut is not just a digestive organ. It's a complex communication hub that constantly sends signals throughout your body, especially to your brain. In fact, many researchers now refer to the gut as the second brain. And once you understand how it works, you'll realize something important. Your gut controls far more than you think. Part 1: The hidden world inside you. Inside your digestive system lives an entire ecosystem. Trillions of microorganisms, bacteria, viruses, and fungi live inside your intestines. Together, they form what scientists call the gut microbiome. To give you an idea of the scale, there are roughly as many microbial cells in your gut as there are human cells in your entire body. Think about that. You are not just one organism. You are a living host to a microscopic community. And these tiny organisms are not just passive passengers. They are active participants in your health. They help digest food your body can't break down on its own. They produce important vitamins. They help regulate inflammation. And most surprisingly, they help communicate with your brain, which leads to one of the most fascinating discoveries in modern biology. Your gut and your brain are constantly talking to each other. Part 2: The gut-brain connection. Between your brain and your digestive system runs a powerful communication network called the gut-brain axis. One of the main highways in this system is a nerve called the vagus nerve. This nerve acts like a direct phone line between your brain and your gut. Signals travel both ways. Your brain sends messages to your digestive system, and your gut sends signals right back. This is why emotions can affect digestion. Think about the last time you felt extremely nervous. Maybe before an important exam, or before giving a presentation. You might have felt a knot in your stomach, butterflies, or even nausea. That sensation isn't random. It's your brain communicating directly with your gut. But here's where things get even more interesting. The communication doesn't just go from brain to gut. It goes from gut to brain too. And in some cases, the gut might be influencing the brain more than we once believed. Part 3: Your gut and your mood. You've probably heard of serotonin. It's often called the happiness chemical. Serotonin helps regulate mood, sleep, and emotional balance. For many years, scientists believed serotonin was mainly produced in the brain. But research has revealed something surprising. Around 90% of serotonin in the body is produced in the gut. Yes, your gut. This means the health of your digestive system may influence how you feel emotionally. When the gut microbiome is balanced and diverse, it helps regulate the production of neurotransmitters that influence mood. But when that balance is disrupted, it can affect how the brain functions. Some researchers are now studying connections between gut health and conditions like anxiety and depression. The field is still evolving, but the evidence is growing. Your gut doesn't just digest food. It may also influence the chemistry that shapes your emotional state. So the next time you hear someone say they have a gut feeling, it might be more than just a metaphor. Part for your gut and your immune system, but the influence of the gut goes far beyond mood. Your immune system, the system responsible for protecting your body from infections and disease, is also closely linked to the gut. In fact, scientists estimate that around 70% of the immune system resides in the gut. Why? Because your digestive tract is one of the main entry points between the outside world and your internal body. Every day, your body encounters new bacteria, particles, and potential threats through the food you eat. Your gut acts like a training ground for the immune system. The microbes living in your intestines help teach immune cells what is harmless and what is dangerous. When the gut microbiome is healthy and diverse, this system works efficiently. But when the microbial balance is disrupted, immune responses can become less effective or overly aggressive. This is why scientists are studying how gut health may influence inflammation and immune function. Once again, we see the same pattern. The gut is not just digesting food. It's actively shaping major systems throughout the body. Part 5: What damages the gut? Unfortunately, modern lifestyles can make it harder for the gut microbiome to stay balanced. Several common factors can reduce the diversity of beneficial bacteria. Highly processed foods that lack fiber, chronic stress, lack of sleep, and the overuse of antibiotics. Antibiotics can be life-saving when used appropriately, but they can also wipe out both harmful and helpful bacteria. Over time, these disruptions can reduce the variety of microbes in the gut, and diversity is key. A diverse microbiome tends to be more resilient and better able to support the body. When that diversity shrinks, the gut ecosystem becomes more fragile. But the good news is that the gut microbiome is dynamic, can change and adapt based on the choices we make. Part 6: Supporting your gut. Scientists have found that certain habits help support a healthy gut microbiome. Eating a wide variety of fruits, vegetables, and fiber-rich foods. Fiber acts as fuel for beneficial gut bacteria. Fermented foods such as yogurt, kefir, kimchi, and sauerkraut contain helpful microbes that may support gut diversity. Managing stress also matters, because chronic stress can disrupt communication between the gut and the brain. Sleep, exercise, and dietary diversity all contribute to maintaining a balanced microbiome. These small daily choices can shape the microscopic ecosystem living inside you. Final takeaway: for a long time, the gut was viewed as just part of the digestive system. But science is revealing a much bigger picture. Your gut communicates with your brain. It helps regulate your immune system. It influences how your body processes nutrients and signals. Inside you lives a complex microbial world that quietly supports your health every single day. So the next time you think about taking care of your body, remember this: your gut controls more than you think. And taking care of it might be one of the most important things you can do for your overall health.